What's good, everyone? Today we have a very, very exciting video. I'm a little late, so I gotta get going. I guess I'll be vlogging and driving at the same time. I don't recommend this, but I'm going to review a car. I told you guys I have a very exciting car to review, or a very exciting video, and I do, so that's where I'm headed now. I know I gotta get a quick pull in for the viewers. Oh, I love this car. I love this car. Bro, I'm going to miss this car. Oof. Okay, I can see the car that I'm reviewing today, and I am excited. Just grabbing my tripod. Oh, that's hot. Now the question is, do I trade in my car and get this? I mean, it's not an equal trade at all. It's not even a question, but woof. Alright, I'll stop clickbaiting you. Let me just show you what car it is. So the car I'm looking at today is a C8 Corvette.
File 289 Remix.
Currently the value of this car is actually over MSRP, and the reason being, there's a couple of reasons. Now, Chevy has been talking about releasing a mid-engine Corvette for a while, and they finally did with the C8. And another reason is because factories aren't being able to keep up with demand, so they're very overpriced right now, and they're around 100. You can get one for about 140,000 today. Usually MSRP is about 60,000. I'm gonna go in depth about this car, starting from the front of the car. Starting from the front of the car, I love the shape right here. I love the splitter. There's carbon fiber in the front as well, which is beautiful. The overall design reminds me of a Supercar, and kind of the hood also kind of reminds me of a Lamborghini Huracan or Aventador. I just love the shape of it. It feels like it's missing that Lamborghini logo right here, and overall Chevrolet did a very good job with the design. Now the headlights I feel like could be tucked in a little more personally, but overall I love it, and you have a ton of ground clearance, and I'll talk about the lift in a second. Now from the front, you can also see, if the camera wants to pick it up, that there's all these little cameras right here. There's one right here, and those are for front view when you're trying to park. This car comes equipped with a lot of safety features, as well as, if you take a look right here, there are radiators on both sides for a lot of cooling, so this car is good for the track. This car comes equipped with a 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 pushing 495 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. It is also rear-wheel drive. Transmission-wise, sorry car enthusiasts, there is no manual for this car. You can simply get an 8-speed automatic dual clutch. Let me show you the engine of this car. Oh wait, the C8 Corvette is a mid-engine car, which means the engine is in the middle of the car and not the front. So you do have this nice little front area where you can store things. Looking at the side of the car, I love how they shaped this vent right here, and it is not a fake vent. It is a real vent that leads back there for more cooling. This car is very, very track oriented, which is super nice. This right here is real carbon fiber, which is beautiful. There's so much carbon fiber on this car, which is super, super nice. And now we finally get to that 6.2 liter V8 engine naturally aspirated right here. Something I really appreciate is how the engine is color matched with the interior. That is really, really cool to me. And as you can see, there's a lot more carbon fiber also in the engine bay. And this is mid-engine, that's why it's pushed a little that way. You also have more storage here. This is used for the hardtop on the car if you have the hardtop version. But it doubles as storage. Also, something I can appreciate is up there, if you see that little camera. And pretty sure that camera has a purpose, but I think it would be cool. That camera is used when you gap people. You know, you can see everyone behind you and see them looking at your taillights. The purpose of that camera right there is the mirror. Your rear view mirror is not actually a real mirror. What it is this camera display right here. This camera shows up on that mirror, and that's what you're seeing. So it's not an actual mirror, which I think is pretty cool. Speaking of, the C8 Corvette does 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Now, I have seen other places claim that it does it in 2.7, but I think 3.2 is the most accepted one. Let's take a look at the beautiful interior of the car. Open the door of the C8 Corvette. All you do is you reach here. There's no actual handles. You reach here, you push the button, and it opens. Coming into the interior of the car, I love the color. It is a dark red color, which is just super nice and overall super beautiful. and it has a Bose sound system, which is premium. Something else which I can really appreciate, which a lot of car manufacturers don't do anymore, is it's very driver oriented. If you notice, everything is pointed towards the driver and everything is focused towards the driver, and I really like that. I feel like car manufacturers don't put that in cars anymore, and things are more focused towards the passenger, but the driver, I feel like, is in control of everything and therefore should have everything pointed towards them and have quick access to everything right here. Something else which is really cool is right here is everything, all your switches right here. You have everything, your entire climate control all right here, which is really cool. This cockpit reminds me like of an F1 like fighter pilot type cockpit. And then you also have your paddle shifters right here. You also have a little bit of Alcantara suede type material, which is super nice. And you have these really nice leather seats with carbon fiber. There's so much carbon fiber in this car and I love it. Let's talk about the lift system in this car. This car comes equipped with a lift system, but is a memory lift system, which means that if it remembers, you can set it to where it remembers certain points or certain drives in certain areas where the car will automatically lift up for you, so you don't have to keep opening the lift and turning it up yourself. It'll do it automatically, which I think is super cool. One thing that sets apart this car from supercars, you have cup holders, and they're not a $10,000 option. Cup holders are huge with cars because when you're driving, you have nowhere to put your drink, you're just going to be holding it. But if you have cup holders, you can set it down and you can actually focus. And overall, I love the steering wheel. I love the feel of just the interior of the car. This right here separates the passenger from the driver as well. It's very driver oriented, which is just super cool. You have your park, reverse, neutral, drive. You also have your manual mode right here for your paddle shifters. Just everything. Carbon fiber also right here in the door. These doors are also part leather, which is just super cool. And shutting the door, you also have a hard top and you have that view of the outside, which is super nice. This car also comes equipped with a timer for how fast you can get to 0 to 60. Here's something a lot of people are going to struggle with the C8 Corvette. How do you get out? I was actually trying to figure that out myself, and I'm pretty sure there's a button right here. There's no door handles in Corvettes. That's just been a thing. So I believe there's a button right here. There we go, we're out. You also have seat adjustability all right here, and if you want to open your frunk or your trunk or your hood, which is in the back of course, you have your two buttons right here. Since these are brand new cars, they also come with all the safety features, automatic braking, lane assist, everything. There's also blind spot detection. There's everything built into this car, which is beautiful. I mean, if you're paying a price tag of $60,000 MSRP, I would expect it to come with everything. You can also start this car up with the keys, which is really cool. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, that's stock too, which is beautiful. Overall, the C8 Corvette is an amazing car. Chevy did an amazing job with that car. It looks insane. And the amount of power it produces and how quick it is crazy. I believe the quarter mile time is like 11.2, 11.4, which is really good. And its 0 to 60 time obviously is like 3.1, 3.2 seconds, which is supercar level. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see. One thing this makes me think about is how cars are getting faster and faster, and it's really cool to see cars, not like somewhat affordable cars, $60,000, which are sports cars, going to supercar level now. So it makes you think, how fast are supercars, or how fast are cars in general going to be in the future? I'm going to be doing so many more reviews in the future, so if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe. Also, let me know what you thought of this car. Comment your opinions about the C8 Corvette, and let me know what cars you guys want to see me review. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you think. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.